everyone, my name is Zeest and today I'm going to be making a cheese omelet. So I say cheese omelet, but it's not just eggs with cheese. I actually add a lot of things to my omelet. I like to get really really flavorful things, so I add a lot of spices, and I also add any vegetables that I can. Right now I'm actually out of a lot of vegetables. I had one onion, so I actually just chopped up some one onion, and I didn't show you that chopping process because I'm really bad at chopping onions. I just do it, and it's not the right way, so that's why I'm not teaching it to anyone. But yeah, if you like that, I would suggest like adding any vegetables to your eggs. The more the healthier, obviously. So sometimes I add mushrooms, I add bell peppers, things like that. I wanted to finish all my vegetables today, so the last thing I had was an onion, and that's what I'm putting in my omelet today. So I am going to use 2 eggs. I have here cheese. I'm gonna put in a slice of cheese. I have garlic. I'm gonna put in some garlic, and I have some other spices like cumin and things like that that I'll show you around. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing you'll need to do is obviously chop up any vegetables that you have that you want to put into your omelet, and I already did that with the onions here. You can see they're not evenly chopped out, but they're chopped. And then the second thing that you want to do is I have here olive oil. I'm gonna put it in my pan to heat up, and you want to kind of heat up your pan and the oil, just because when you add things you just want them to start cooking. So yeah, heat up your pan and cut up your vegetables. Okay, so my pan has been heating up for just a little bit. I'm gonna add some cumin seeds first. That's a lot of seeds, but I guess can't hurt you. And I use these for the cumin flavor. There's also powdered cumin and honestly you can even skip this step. I just like a lot of spices, like I said, and so the harder ones, the ones that aren't powdered, they go in first, and they go in before everything. So you kind of put this in and for like a couple of seconds, and then when the flavor starts coming out, you can add your onions. Okay, so the cumin's been in there for like a couple of seconds, or like a minute. Now I'm gonna add my onions. Oops. Yeah, I should have used my bigger pan, but that's okay. I'm gonna add my onions. Alright, and just let them cook. Gonna move them around the oil with a spatula. And they're just gonna cook slowly now. Okay, so while the onions are cooking, I have added in a bowl 3 eggs, and again, just a warning here, I wouldn't recommend eating this many eggs all at once, and I don't think that you can eat more than 3 or maybe 4 in a day, just because, I don't know, it's for like safety reasons. It's not good to eat so many eggs in one day. So I made 3 because I was actually I was gonna make it out of 2. That's the amount that I usually eat in a day. But I'm doing 3 because I just had 1 left and I didn't want to just keep 1. So I was like, might as well finish my eggs because I'm ordering groceries soon. So yeah, I made 3, and then I'll show you how to go about it. So I always add a little bit of water in my eggs, maybe because of habit, but they make the eggs fluffier. You can even add milk. Some people add milk. I actually don't have milk right now, but so I added just a little bit, just like a pinch of water, to my eggs to make them fluffier. And now I'm gonna add some of my spices. I'm gonna add in some chili powder because I eat a lot of spice, and as you can see I eat a lot of spice, but I would not recommend this much if you're not used to it. I just grew up eating a lot of spice in my house. If you're not used to this much spice, please do not add this much chili powder. It's gonna make you sick. It's just not gonna be good. Then I'm gonna add some black pepper. As you can see, I'm not measuring anything out. I'm just kind of going with it, but if you want to measure, because I've made an omelet a lot of times, but if you want to measure, just you can measure, but I just go with how much I think is necessary. And then I'm gonna add some salt. I really like salt. And I'm gonna add some ground ginger, and if again you don't have it and you don't like the taste of ginger, don't add it, but it's hard to open, so I'm gonna pause the video and then open it. So here's some of the ground ginger I'm adding. and I just add a little because I don't like a lot of ground ginger. And this is some turmeric. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna add to my eggs. It's not all, obviously it's a lot of stuff, but again, I told you, I like a lot of spices. And then I'm gonna just mix them up with a fork. I need 2 hands for this, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. Just I break the eggs down, and then I hold the bowl with my other hand usually, and then I begin the mixing process. I'll show you that just in a second. So my eggs are well mixed together, and the onions over here are very, they're cooking very well. Remember to keep stirring them if you have onions or any vegetables that are cooking. And now that they've cooked a lot, I'm going to actually add some garlic. So I have here 1 teaspoon. This is the first time measuring something. But yeah, I'm gonna get like around a teaspoon of garlic and put it on my onions like that. Okay, so it's been about a minute since I've put in the garlic and I've mixed it in and stuff. So now I'm gonna pour in my eggs. And as you can see, before I pour in the eggs, I've made like a little circle. So I've pushed with my spatula. I've pushed all the onions and everything in the middle, because when I add the eggs, they're gonna kind of go around here and stay up top, so you want all the veggies and stuff to stay in the middle. Okay, and here's my eggs. And like I said, they're going around the onions, or if you put in like mushrooms or anything, they're gonna go around that. And yeah, I'm just gonna center them the way that I want my omelet to look, and I'm gonna let it stay for like a couple of seconds. And then here's where the tricky part starts. So, I mean, it's not that tricky. So you kind of want to keep pushing with your spatula like this. And normally I would recommend, I have the phone in my other hand, so I'm not doing it, but I would pick up the pan and move it around as I'm, moving my egg. So if I'm doing it on the left side, right now I'm on the left side of the pan, I would pick it up and tilt my pan towards the right side. I would tilt it here, and as I hold the spatula in. Just because you do this because you want all of it to, you want like a good circle, and you want it to start cooking from everywhere. So as you can see, this part is cooking, and it's like kind of cooked. And so the water kind of falls towards this part of the pan, and that means it can cook now over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this process. And also, just one thing I want you to remember is I'm not an expert at omelet making, so this might just turn into a scrambled egg, but I don't care how, whether my omelet is folded or not, as long as it has like the proper material in it. But yeah, don't expect me to teach you how to fold perfectly, because I don't know that yet either myself. Okay, so now it's been cooking for a few seconds, and before it completely cooks, I'm gonna add my cheese. So I've added here a cheese, and there's 2 slices of American cheese over here. You can use any kind of cheese, and as much as you want, and then I'm gonna just start flipping. Yeah, see, I'm not an expert. I'm just gonna start. Also, I'm holding a camera, and normally I would hold the pan. I'm just gonna start flipping the omelet from one side to the other. I'll be right back. So guys, I've removed the pan from this heat right here so that it kind of stops cooking. And yeah, that's our finished, very messy cheese and onion and a lot of spices omelet. But I promise you, it tastes amazing because of all the things that it has and all the spices that it has. But obviously it's not perfectly flipped and not perfect. So again, it's kind of like a scrambled. But hey, it's still something. That's what it looks like. It's like very mushy because of the cheese. See, you can see the cheese, the melted cheese, the onions. It just looks I'm very excited to eat this. Okay guys, so that's my finished product right there. I have my cheese omelet. Like I said, it doesn't look like a lot because I have the rest in the pan, so I kind of halved it. Because I think I mentioned this earlier, I'm not gonna eat all of it in one go because it is 3 whole eggs and 1 whole onion and 2 slices of cheese, so it's a lot of food. And you can easily make 2 meals out of this. You know, there was some water added in the middle, so there's that fluff. But yeah, I'm gonna eat it with 2 toasts right now, and I might eat the rest later or give it to a friend. I'll see. But yeah, that's the omelet, and I'm pretty sure it tastes amazing. I've made this similar version of the omelet a couple of times before, so I think I'm pretty excited to dive into it. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed watching me destroy an omelet and turn it into a scrambled egg, but I had a lot of fun making it and teaching it to you guys, and I hope you try it at home, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.